Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou, with the Messy Craft Corner. We're gonna get a little messy today. You guys, I have a couple of things to share with you today. The 12 days of Christmas is, of course, what we're really here for. We're here for the 12 days, you guys. But then, I have something that I want to show you. And that is bases, like book bases. Done. So the 12 days of Christmas, we're on day 4, which is 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves. We got a lot of birds going on here, don't we, you guys? So, let me just get this. And we are going to just read a little bit here. Some well-known Christmas songs. The 12 Days of Christmas is a very old carol dating back as far as the 1500s. According to church traditions, the Christmas celebration lasted 12 days, beginning on Christmas Day and extending to Epiphany, the traditional date for the visit of the 3 kings. We 3 kings of Orient are. In the 15th and 16th centuries, counting songs were popular, so a song about the 12 days of Christmas quickly became equally as popular. The 12 days of Christmas is more than just a cute counting song, however. It has a rich symbolism in regards to Christian teachings. It does sound odd: French hens, geese laying, 4 calling birds, yada yada, but it has a deeper meaning. There's deeper meanings here, guys. So today is the 4 calling birds, and it references the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. One of the easiest things of the songs, one of the easiest codes to figure out were the calling birds, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the writers of the Gospels. 4 men who spent a lot of time with Jesus, walking with him, learning his teachings, and were there at the most crucial points in his life and his death on the cross. But then again, in his resurrection and beyond. So, faithful followers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, their Gospels are the most respected accounts of Christ's teachings. So, I am doing good this evening, and I realize I have not done any shout-outs. Listen, I have a couple of things. We're going to say a prayer here in a second. I have some things that need to be prayed for. So if you have a list and you write things down that you're praying for, please write these things down. Larry's brother-in-law is still hanging on. You guys, God love this man. He is fighting a hard fight. He is in his last days, we believe. So please just keep him in your thoughts and your prayers, and his family. I'm really sorry. We were just ran a little bit late running errands. We took your kids to the post office, y'all. So, the second thing that I need prayer for is my Uncle Jeff. My Uncle Jeff has had a series of mini strokes, and they're not sure why. He's up there in age as well, so he could also use some prayer. And then there is a sweet friend who messaged me today. She got a diagnosis for a brain tumor, and they think it's cancerous, so we're going to keep those things in prayer. We are extremely grateful for our friend Michelle and her safety and God's hand of protection upon them yesterday in those terrible storms. They had some bad storms, you guys. So we're going to just open with a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this 4th day of Christmas in July, where my true love, Jesus, gave to us 4 calling birds, the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Please be with us as we study today and as we just hang out and do some fun things and craft, and just help us to keep you in the center of all of it, Father. And we ask for anyone that needs prayer, that you would just touch them, whatever their need is, financial, physical, mental, any of those things. And we thank you for your protection, Father, for when the storm comes, you were there, you protected our sweet sister, Michelle, and all things the Vintage Daisy. We couldn't lose vintage, could we, you guys? So we just ask for you to be with us today, in Jesus' name, amen. Okay. So one thing, you guys, before we get started, today we had our class. So if you took the class and you're seeing, here's the first, here it is. It's all finished. I took the tape off. We created our box today. Now these boxes are they're storage boxes for you to put in your ATC cards, you guys. They're ATC boxes, but listen, let me tell you something. The people in the class have first choice if they want to purchase a second box. But after the class is over, if there are any boxes left, I think I'm going to just sell them if you guys want to get just the box, because you could do anything you want to them. I added little flowers after the live was over today. This is the one that I made as my sample. And then this is the one we made in class today. We used a darker gray paint, and I love how this just kind of like looks whitewashed. So we put the garden on the top and on the bottom, and then I told them it was going to stay glued. But you guys, you could take 3 of these. So if you're in the class and you already got your kit and you want more boxes, all you have to do is let me know, because you could glue these together and create a series of boxes to put some cool things in. So initially I was going to sell my second box, but I have since changed my mind. I am going to get some wood glue and some clamps and clamp them together. I'm probably going to do a third one, similar to this similar to this, I think, for on the bottom, and just glue them all together. And then I can put my brads and some other fun things in there. Okay, that's that. Those are in the shop. If you want to get one and take the class with us, you can. You get the kit, and you get a class today we had live, which is going to be there, so you can take it at any time. And then next week we're going to make ATC cards, and the week after that we're going to learn what to do with our ATC cards. All right, 12 days of Christmas. And then at the end of this, I have a sweet friend who was asking about, blank book bases. And I used to carry blank book bases in my Shopify, and I haven't for quite a while, so I have a blank book base sitting here ready to go. This is a little wide. I had Larry cut them for me, and I thought that I might do them this wide, but I think I'm not going to. I think that's a little too fat. But you guys, and then I have the sweetest baby paper that's coming off the printer as we speak. That is just amazing. Okay, for Calling Birds, today's freebie. If you purchase a kit today, you are going to get some of this. Hold on till I open it. I should have opened it. Yep, I should have opened it. This is cheesecloth, and you guys, you can dye it. You can use it just plain white. You can coffee stain it. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. So I'm just cutting off a piece for us to use here today. So if you make a purchase today, you get a piece of cheesecloth. So what I've been trying to do is each day I've been trying to put something from the kit on, or from the bonus stuff on. So the first day we had the bonus lace. The second day we had the bonus this. And yesterday was the 3 little snowflakes. Today is this. So if you purchase a kit, you will get some cheesecloth to use, and we're going to use it in a couple places. But because I want to just keep going with like putting a little bit of each day onto here, I was looking and I was pulling and I was seeing where I could stick some, and we can add some right along here, you guys, and then just let it fray. And tomorrow's freebie, you guys, I feel bad doing this, but you know what? I want to combine today and tomorrow's freebies. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? Today and tomorrow's freebies. So if you order today or tomorrow, you'll get cheesecloth and one of these. This is some holly leaves. This is vintage stuff, you guys. This is from Doris. And they have the little berries and the holly. We're going to take some of that. We're going to take one of these leaves off because I don't want this many on here, you guys. And we're going to, I had a cutter to cut this, and I don't know what I did with it, you guys. Can I cut with this? Yes, I think I can. Yeah, we can cut with that. And so with that being said, we're going to add the cheesecloth and the little piece of holly. So this is day 4, this is day 5. So if you order your kits today or tomorrow, you'll get a day 4 and a day 5. So it's kind of like a little extra bonus. And then all I'm going to do to get today's happening is we're going to put it on there. And then as we are moving along in the kit, I'm going to find something to stick on there. Something. And I have an idea. So I'm trying to include just a little something extra when you purchase your kit. So you'll get some of this. And we're going to use some of this in today's piece as well. Okay. So here's our cover. So if you purchase a kit, you get the stuff to make a cover. You get some of this. You get lots of goodies that we're going to put onto the spine later on. You get the 2 rings, 2 pieces of chipboard, one for the front cover, one for the back cover. Oh, I went to Rosie's Right Craft, you guys, because I like to support local businesses. And that's who I buy my tool. Tulle. I buy my tool from her. And I found these in her shop, you guys. Check these out. Look at these little angels. Where do I take this off? She had one sitting there displayed. And I was like, oh, I gotta have me one of those, Rosie. So, look at how cute they are. First of all, they have jingle bells. And Jimmy Lou likes hot jingle bells, you guys. This is a tassel, you guys. Look at it. It's a little tassel. And you know what I want to do with my tassel? I want to hang it on my rings. And we're going to add other stuff to the rings as well. So if you're out shopping or thrifting or something and you see something cute Christmassy that has something to hang on, look at, you can hang it on there, you guys. Look at, and she had silver and she had gold. Well, I had 2 of them. I got excited and I threw the second one down. Here's the gold one. So I'm going to save this for another book, but this will be part of this journal, and this journal will be sold at the end of the 12 days. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. You go, ouch, fingers, hello. Okay, so we have our thing. Here's our day 1 was a partridge in a pear tree. We created every time I pull that out, it frays a little bit more, you guys. It's going to come off. Look, I knew it was going to do that. I want to just keep it and do all the things with it. So we created a pocket here. There is a pocket here for journaling cards or whatever. So, oh yeah, the size of the chipboard, absolutely. And I keep forgetting to say that. So people keep asking me, and I keep forgetting to say it is 6.5 tall, and then I cut it to 8.5 wide. Okay, so here's the thing. It goes according to the bags. Now, I buy the big lunch bags. So if you buy the smaller bags, you can still create a cool journal piece with. If you don't stop messing with that, I swear he's going to get a turtle dove up his tusher. Woo, that's going to get on Jimmy Lou's nerves. Just saying. Sure thing, Shelly. And sometimes you have to ask me things more than one time, and I'm really sorry about that. So that's our first day. And then our second day was 2 turtle doves. Here's our journal card from that. I wrote Old and New for Old Testament, New Testament. And we sort of adopted this way of doing this with the, okay. This is also a pocket, and every page has this for memorabilia. So maybe you go different places for Christmas and, you know, you pick up tickets or you pick up trinkets or anything like that. So freeze and skip really fast. Facebook is just being unkind lately, you guys. Here's our 3 French hens from yesterday. And like I told you yesterday, when I was little, my favorite part of the song was the 4 calling birds. I don't know why, it just was. But here's our piece from yesterday. We added a little bling bling there. And we did an ATC card. And the verse from yesterday was 1 Corinthians 13. Now, some of these days have verses, and some of these days have things. It is okay for you to message me and say, what was the verse for on such and such a day? And I'm okay with that, all right? So don't ever feel like you're bothering me, because you're not bothering me. My job for you guys is to answer your questions and to do all the things. So, you know, I think I'm going to use this. It is like something fancy schmancy kind of thing here. You're not seeing it? Yeah, and make sure your apps are updated. So we're going to cut this out, and we're going to get our bag. Let me grab my bag. It's on the floor, you guys. It's down here with the... If you saw how many things were on the floor in this place, you would be in shock. You would be in total shock. You would be going, seriously, girl? Seriously? Because I get done in here, and I a lot of times just walk out of here because I'm so tired. My back bothers me a lot, and I don't like to complain, and I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me, but I do have a lot of back problems, and when I get done, I'm just kind of done. Okay, so 11 3/4 is what we're cutting these paper bags down to, and that just takes off this edging, okay? And then you saw yesterday with the ATC card, I used some of this. So some of this kind of stuff can be fun to create with. All right, and then we're going to trim up our tag. So we ate dinner out. I love when we get to eat dinner out. It's so much fun, right, you guys? Who's hearing me? Who's like, I hear you, sister. We got to eat out at my favorite place to go is my favorite place to go is Roma Pizza. It's a pizza joint not far from me. And oh my gosh. Becky Smith, have you ever gone there? See? You're trying to find the little tiny wreath. Lisa kid. God love you. I hear you. I love dinner out. Jill Butcher, she's like, I'm here. I hear you. Oh, Jill Butcher is here. Great, Jill. At the end of this, I'm going to show a little journal book that I want to start a cover for, and I wanted you to tell me if this is a good size for what we've been talking about. It's 5.5 wide, and then it is by 8 3/4 high, and then it's going to have this is a big spine. This is way big, way too big. Probably going to go 1.5 inches for a spine, and then it'll have a waterfall on one side, and it's going to have some other things in it too. So I want you to tell me, you can message me then, hey girl, something exciting happened today. I got my stencils. You got your stencils? Did you get your sewing kit? Because they were coming in 2 separate bags. Listen, I'm having an issue. I shipped some things from a post office that's given me some woes, you guys, and I think Angie's stuff, she got her stuff pretty quickly, and everybody else is seeming to have trouble. Okay, so you fold your bag over like this. This is the same for every day. You got your stencils and not your kit. Okay, well, you let me know tomorrow if you don't get your kit, and we'll put listen, we had a kit it's destroyed. When I spoke to them at the post office, they said destroyed. That's what the guy said. He was like, I'm getting a refund on my money. It's a good thing that I ship with insurance, because just saying, Jimmy Lou is about ready to scream with some of this stuff. Okay. So I think I want to use some plaid behind this. Okay. Now don't get crazy on me here, but behind even that, what I want to do is I want to put some of this. We're going to pull it apart. So see if you're feeling what I'm saying. And so we're going to put some of this cheesecloth even behind that on the piece over here. That's one thing that I was thinking. The other thing I was thinking that we could do is we could put it on the green plaid and do the same thing. And I think the green is going to be our go-to here, you guys. I think green is going to be it. I think we're going to pull this and tug this, and that's going to go over the top. And I think green is going to be our color today. And then this could be our colors to go over here and on the other page over there. What do you guys think? Plaids, maybe not so much plaid. Maybe I need to go with, we can do music paper too. Let's do music paper. Then it's not so like plaid. You were waiting for me to come live. I'm really sorry. You guys, I had, okay, 4 inches needs to be the other way. This is, the bags are, so 5 3/4. And then we're going to do 4 inches to go here. And then this folds over, you guys, right? And then we need this piece for the opposite side over there. So let's glue this down. You like the colors? I like that I'm like getting, this is not matchy-matchy. If matchy-matchy is your thing, you're going to want to get different papers than I have here. So when I get to the end, when we get to the last day, I think that the last day is going to be the 25th. It's going to be the last day when we end this. But I think on the 26th, I think I want to show you another journal you can make with the tags. If you purchase the kit, you are also getting emails with, you're getting emails with the printables that you can print them out yourself at home. So I think I just want to show you something else. Well, first of all, you can use these amazing tags as gift tags, 2 sides to create that pocket for here. You can put to and from on the back, and you can totally be like, here, this is from your present or whatever. You can resize them down and up if you want to. I think down is probably the better way to go sizing it, but you could definitely go smaller. And I really think I want to show you guys. I'm not going to give it away. You're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to earn it. So we said 5 3/4 high, right? Which that's just about what that is too, you guys. You got your printable. Okay, so if you ordered a kit, all kits, unless you just ordered your kit today, all kits are out the door, okay? You should have gotten emails with your things saying this is, you know, okay, so 3 3/4. I need to cut this. I'm saving this because this is perfect for other things. And this is going to go here. Ooh, look at how fun. So if you got a kit, you should have gotten an email with a printable. If you didn't get an email with a printable, I need you to message me. I need you to message me and say, I did not get an email. Before you message me, what I want you to do is check your spam folder to make sure it didn't go there. But otherwise, you guys, you should have gotten those emails. Okay, so there's that. And then we're just going to take some of this. And hang on, this always gets me. Like I want to pull it and tug it and do all the things, and it gets me. And I'm like, crud. That's not really what I wanted to do there. Okay, so look at this here. We're going to go with this right over the top there. And just trim this off. Let it hang out, man. If it hangs out the top and the bottom and all the things, let it. It's okay. And we're going to go with this right over the top. I think what I want to do here, because we have to make our 1 inch little pocket piece, is I think I want to go with some red. I think I want to do something with a red eyelet at the top there. I'm not sure that we've done red yet. I'm trying to use different eyelet colors. We used brown, we used green, and we used blue. So we can go with red. We can do red. Yay! Otherwise, if I was going with to match some of this, I would have went with blue. But we already used blue, so let's just go with a red. And we're going to use some red ribbons in here too. I have some red. So I am not trying to glue down this. This is going to go right over the top. Whatever is loose and hanging out, that's what's going to be. Okay. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, I was like, my hole puncher is missing. So we're going to just punch our hole. I love this just for these reasons. They work out great for setting eyelets. This is a We Are Memory Keepers. Listen, anybody from We Are Memory Keepers, if you're listening, or dear Lord, make someone from We Are Memory Keepers stop by. I would love to be an affiliate link for We Are Memory Keepers because you guys, I just love these things so much. So we're just going to press that down, and now we've got our piece like that, and we're ready to go. We're going to glue that right over the top, you guys, but before we do, we're going to add some Trimity trim. And look at this. We got some nice sparkle Trimity trim. And what I want to do here is I kind of want to be nice and big about it so that it sticks up and out. Because I want some things sticking up and out of my book, okay? Now, we use this as trim along the front, the very first piece, but we did not use this as the top to a tag. So we're going to do this. Now, you guys could also use your tags for journaling and not glue them down. That's a you thing. You can totally do that. Hold on, I'm having a little bit of a problem. I've been having problems getting things to come through the holes of these things. You had a lot of eyelets left over from scrapbooking? Yes. Okay, come on now. Work with me. Don't you tear on me now. Listen, it's gonna give me trouble. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna nip this in and nip this in. Okay, now we're gonna be able to fit through there. That's how you make that work. In case you're needing to know. And even still, it's like slipping all over the place. There we go. And we're just gonna pull this through. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's giving me a time. Whew. And we're just going to do this. And perhaps maybe that'll be too long and we want to end up closing it up some. But I'm just adding a little glue to the back side of that. And I'm just gluing it down. We're just going to let it. We're going to make it work. You're either going to work or you're going to work. Is the wire still in it? Yep. I left the wire in on purpose. Because I wanted to be able to, like, ouch, move it around and stuff. So yes, the wire is still in. I want it to be a little on the stiff side. But yesterday I took wire out, you guys, and it still was all over the place. So we're gluing it down. So once it's glued down, it's not going to matter. Okay. So we have our little red piece there. And then we're just going to use some Fabri-Tac. Because this is fabric and I want it to ooze all down in there. Plus, I want to be able to get all of this going. Now, listen, you could put it on straight. You could put it on sideways. It's your book. If you like upside down, if that's your thing, then do upside down, girl. It's totally up to you. But look at how pretty that looks just with that. And you can pull and shred and do all the fun stuff. And I'll wait till the glue's dry, though. Wait till that glue dries up. All right, let me get my bag out from the previous page because we need to cover the back side of the bag. Look at how pretty. And we need to trim this up a bit. This is a little bit on the long side, so we want to trim it down. And this measures 7.5, so we're going to cut it to 7 1/4. Just like so. And then we're gonna punch out those holes again. Yep, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are what the 4 calling birds represent. I didn't need to use this glue on here. That's okay. Go with it now, Jimmy Lou. It represents the 4 Gospels. We did that right in the very beginning. And we're going to put it, when we make our journal card for here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to write that on there. So we have this, just like so. And then here's my piece. And we're going to do 3 sides of glue, 1, 2, and 3, so we can stick something in there. That's okay. It's all right. And it's okay to ask more than once. It's actually also okay to message me and be like, I missed it. I missed it, girlfriend. What happened? Okay, so there's that. Okay, whoops. And then I have some of this sitting over here. This is vintage white rickrack. I got it at a sale, and I thought this would look cute along there, almost like icing for a gingerbread man, right? So there we go. Hey, Regina. And we're going right down the pocket. Just going to use some Fabri-Tac, and we're just going to glue that on there. Now, we had left over from the front, if I didn't lose it, and I might have lost it, you guys. We had a little leaf. Who remembers the leaf? It was here. I'm not sure what happened to it. We did have a little leaf. Well, we can grab another one. That's okay. Here's this. Okay, so day 4 of bonus is this cheesecloth. So if you purchase a kit today, you'll get a bonus of cheesecloth, and you're also going to get tomorrow's bonus, which is this. Check my pants, right? Or the floor. It's either the floor or your pants, Jimmy Lewis. One of the two. This is day 5. Day 5 for the 5 golden rings was actually this. So you'll get a piece of cheesecloth and this if you buy today. If you buy tomorrow, you get a piece of this and the cheesecloth again. So we're just going to go ahead and I think I'm going to add this. And I do want to add that this is pointy. So maybe I do just want to just do a leaf and the berries. You guys, do I have any berry? I do. Hold on, I have a better berry than that one. Hold on. Hang on, hang on. So we can just add a berry and a leaf onto our piece there. These are styrofoam, and if you're careful and you don't want to cut your finger, you can cut them in half so that they'll lay a little flatter. And let's not lose that because we could use that. Ooh, where did I just said don't lose it. We could add it over here along with one of these little leafies. To just pull it all together. We're just pulling it together, guys. Get it together. So look at how pretty that looks. Yes? You guys are liking? Okay, so let's glue down. Oh, hang on. I need a glue stick. My friend Angie, more than a year ago, bought me a case of glue sticks. And they're really starting to dwindle down, you guys. Like, they're getting to a place where, like, they soon will be all. I believe she got them for when I hit 10,000 followers. So that was more than a year ago. Hey, Tisha. So there we have that. And then we have our place for our journaling card there, or we could put it over there, whatever, wherever we want it to go. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. I don't have a lot of time because my glue machine battery is all, you guys. It needs to be charged. So let's just get some things happening here. So, and then here's our little berry right in the center. There we go, you guys. So check it. We have our piece over here. We just need to pop our holes in there. So just line this up with where your holes were before. Just like so. This can go back on the rings. Whoop, hold on. No, it can't. We need to trace these out. So all I do is I lay my bag up there. I line it up. Grab your pen or your pencil and just do... Why is this not writing? Hello, could you write, please? I need to show the ladies what I'm talking about. This can go back on our rings. And we can put our holes onto this one. And then this can go on the rings as well. Thanks, Regina. Okay, hang on. Ooh, almost jabbed me finger, you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna put this over. Hold on, we got to get it to where we can get it. There we go. And here as well. Whoops. Hang on. Just like so. And then this can go in the book as well. So then when the book is closed up, you guys, when the book is closed up, you'll be able to see. I like things sticking out. And look at, you can even see the little leaves sticking out. So day 4 giveaway is the cheesecloth. Day 5 giveaway is you'll get a stem of the holly with the berries. Okay, so that's what you'll get. All right, so we need to make a journal card or a place to put stuff in there. Okay, so you can use things that you already have. So maybe you have, and I had them here and now they're not. So you can use things like, there's a guest check. So you can do some stamping, stenciling, that kind of stuff onto this and tuck it in to wherever. Okay, that's one thing. That's one thing you can grab and use. You can use cards that are like recipe style cards that are these. Okay, and this is what I want to use today. So I'm leaving this alone because that's where I can journal. Check it. This will fit inside of here. And we're going to put some decorative paper on there. So this is going to fit. It can fit here. It can also fit in here. It can also fit in here if you want to keep it a secret. So that's one thing that I want to use. Okay, hang on. I am like grabbing things with this and it's going everywhere. Whew. Let's put this back there. Thank you. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do something onto this. That's going to match up the rest of what we have going on. So I wanted something kind of reddish. Something with some red in it. And I'm going back to this Bow Bunny pad. This matches a lot of things. And there's some fun stuff in here. So you can use Christmas balls. There's snowflakes are pretty. I love the poinsettias. I was looking for something that maybe had some holly on it. I do like the poinsettias. They're very pretty. Here's some with some holly we can use. That would be very pretty. I wanted something more red, but I think I'll just have to live with the fact that this will still match and still have all the things, right? Okay. So my card is a 4x6. It's a 4x6 card. Okay. So we're going to cut this down. And it's going to be slightly smaller. So it's going to be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. So that's why a 6x6 pad is like perfect for this. And we're going to put this on here like so. Okay. And we're going to glue this down. Now, the clue for today for the 4 calling birds was Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the Gospels, okay? So we're going to put this on here, like so. And then I'm going over here. Wait. Rewind. Where is it? Whew. I'm going over here to this. See my piece here? Those birds? They're my 4 calling birds. 4 calling birds. And I'm going to run out of this, I can tell you, because I just am. I know it. So we're just going to trim these off, and we're going to put them down here. Now, they need a little something, okay? That's where my ribbon is coming into place. We're going to put a little ribbon underneath that, right? Like so. You could also use some of your cheesecloth if you wanted to. Just to give it even a little more texture, just like so, is how we're going to glue that on there, right? And then the back side can be for our pieces, the Gospels. So you could write the Gospels, or you could just write it out. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Okay, and then all we got to do is add this to the back side here, or to the front side, and I'm just going down, we're just going down low, okay, just like so. And then we're going to put the birdies over the top of this right there. And look at how cute that looks. It just looks awesome, doesn't it? Back. Let's see if it's better. Oh, are you having trouble too? Listen, make sure you are updated on your apps. Because, see, here's the thing. If I update my app, then I'm updated. And I'm working on one kind of level. If you're not updated, you could be not operating on the same level. Okay, so here's this. One thing also you could do is you could put a loop to kind of pull the tag. If that's something you want to. I don't think I need to. I think it's going to look good. And it's going to look good no matter where I stick it here. We can stick it here and it looks good. We can stick it over here. And that just looks good. Look at how good that looks. It doesn't matter where I put it. It just looks good wherever it's at. So I don't think I have nice writing. I think my mother had beautiful writing and she hated it. I don't think I have very nice writing, but a lot of people tell me that I do. So I guess I'll have to go with that. I think well, we're going to take this off tomorrow, but I think this just needs to loop through there some. You can take things that we've been using like this, save it, because we're going to be tying this onto the rings when the book is finished. So including things like the cheesecloth will look good tied on there. So our journal card is made. We are done for today with the 12 days of Christmas. So one of my sweet friends here, she was messaging me, look at how awesome. Oh, and it's going to look so cute with this little Christmas angel and his ding-dongs going on. One thing I want to show you, later today, I think, if everything goes well, I'm going to be we're working on an heirloom journal over on YouTube. It's a YouTube only journal, so you have to join us on YouTube in order to appreciate and enjoy all the fun things that we're doing. But I purchased this today. First of all, look at the pretty ribbon that it's tied with. It is a book that you can add photos and write in. But look at these really pretty photos. So I want to show, we're going to take this apart today. It's called Floral Harmony Photograph Album. I love this gold that's in here. I'm going to keep the book cover to use as a journal, but we're going to dissect this tonight, 7 o'clock over on YouTube. You can join us. We're going to have loads of fun over there. And we're going to dissect these and we're going to find out what we want to use in our heirloom journal. And we're going to talk about the signature. Now, we've not created the signature. The only thing we've gotten done so far is we upcycled the box. That's all I'm going to tell you. You have to go watch it. It's heirloom journal. I shared yesterday the sewing. So you can join us over there at 7 o'clock. You can put me on the big screen. And apparently I'm a hoot on the big screen. I don't know. The photo album, it says it was designed by Keith Williams back in 1997. And look at the cover. The cover is just so pretty, you guys. Look at the pretty cover. So I want to use some of those in it. So watch for that kind of stuff, because that kind of stuff can be really fun. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You guys have been asking about me putting blank books over in the Shopify. And I keep going back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? I did it before. They didn't really buy them. It's a lot of work for me to cut all the chipboard and to do all the things. 1.5 inches for a spine. So this measures 5.5 by 8.5, a 1.5 inch spine. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to use my bookbinding tape, and we're going to close this up. And then we're going to decide whether or not this is something. I want to do a baby girl journal. And this is just medium weight chipboard, the same chipboard that you're getting on your other thing there. Let's just pull this back. Come on, stay there. This is book tape, okay? And book tape is great for a great number of things, including putting together signatures and stuff. You know what? We're going to go down a little bit. So just like so. And I'm just pulling this back a bit. Like so. Okay. And the bookbinding tape is expensive, but I have not torn through a bunch of bookbinding tape for a bit. So, and I've not showed it here in quite a long time. So you just leave an 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch space in between your chipboard, and then just pull this up and around and press it down, and then pull this up and around and press this down. Okay, and then I just take a piece here, and we're just gonna line this straight down here. Okay, so just like so. And we're just going straight down, you guys. Actually, I'm gonna have to pick it up a little bit right there. It's wanting to go wonkadoodle, you guys. And just press that down there. Okay, and then all you have to do is take your bone folder or your scoring tool and just go right into the crack of that and press it down, and then it will fold. Okay, so that makes the edging there. Then you can wrap these in paper. You can wrap them in fabric. You can do all the things, you guys. There's a lot of stuff you can actually do using this bookbinding, or using the book bases. So you're gonna have to tell me if you want book bases and all of the things that go along with them over in the shop. Now I will tell you, they get to be a little pricey, and they get to be pricey because the tape is expensive, the chipboard is expensive. There's a lot of expense that goes into making the books, believe it or not. But I want to give you all what you want, okay? So one of my sweet friends on here was talking about wanting one of these book bases, and I thought, well, I'm going to show you how easy they are to make with this. So either you can make your own, or you know, you can make a purchase in the shop. So you got to tell me though, what do you want, you know? So and then again, I'm just taking this tape and we're just going right down over the front of this, or the center of this, and this then becomes the inside. Hey Jeanette. So then this is the inside of the book. And you just put that in there. You just want to make sure you don't want to stick your knife through it, but that's it. Okay. Then you cover it with paper, cover it with fabric, cover it with whatever you want to cover it with. So, uh-oh. Hold on. I don't think I brought the paper over here to cover it with. Let me get some out. Hold, please. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I have all of this paper down under here. I don't think I want black. Okay, Jimmy Lou's having a hard time deciding on colors, you guys. Hang on. Oh my goodness gracious. What color do I want to do? This is a nice cream color. Ooh. Getting a little dizzy, you guys. Okay. Woo. So then I'm just going to cover it with paper. You can get chipboard on Amazon. That's where I purchased mine. I buy it by the hundreds. I'm not even kidding. You guys sometimes think I'm joking. This is not one of those times. I'm not joking about this. I buy my chipboard on Amazon, and I buy it by like the hundreds. Not even kidding. Okay, so this is obviously not big enough here, and it's too big this way. So what I'm going to do is, I wonder if we can't get just enough. It's not going to be quite enough. That's all right. Trim this up. That was 10.5 inches. So this is 8.5. So I like an inch on each end. 10.5 inches. We're just going to cut this at 10.5. So you're kind of getting a twofer right now, okay? A little twofer project. So there's 10.5. And then we're just going to cut this down to 6. I think 6 is going to be too much. Hold on. Hang on, let's see. We glue those two together. Oh yeah, 6 is going to be way too much. There we go. Okay. And then just what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the two together and we'll start wrapping. Oh, hold on. I use double-sided tape for this. This tape I get at, I know this, the Dollar Tree. Okay, so this is this way. I get this double-sided stick tape at the Dollar Tree. It's $1.25. It's way cheaper than buying it anywhere else, Amazon included. And it's a good quality. You would buy the blank books because of the gusset. Okay, so do you mean the gusset here, or do you mean the gusset for the pages, the hinge system? Because the hinge systems can be tricky. And I'm not going to show the hinge system. I'm just showing you how I do like the outside cover. And this is left from like this, the chipboard that we use to make the kit. So you guys, what I can do is I can make the covers and I can make the blank pages, but then you would have to put all of the pretty extras in, like the pretty paper and that kind of stuff. And if you wanted to do a waterfall, I would send you the waterfall pieces and you would have to put it in yourself because, you know, I can't do a waterfall and put it in there and then you have, you know, trouble. Okay, this is a little crooked, but we're going to go with it. It'll still work. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to cover this up with some tape straight along across there. The tape helps to hold it in place until the glue sets and dries, so that way we can keep working. Usually I put a little more tape on than that, but we're going to go with it today. Don't forget to do your little scoring things so that everything gets in place where it needs to go. All right. And then we're just going to take this off. Hold on, it's fighting me. There we go. And we're going to add glue. You have to watch the replay? Cynthia, oh, is that Chinese money? Is that Canadian money? She's not in China. She's in Canada. I can send you a link, but they tell me sometimes the transfer from Canada and stuff is just tricky. Okay, so the reason you use the bookbinding tape is it's like a Tyvek tape, so it helps to hold things into place. So you can add more goodies on it and do all of the things. Okay, so there's that. And then we just need to trim it. Just do... You had to finish your box. Oh my gosh, do you love it? Molly, I have extra. And I showed how neat they will look stacked. At the beginning of this video, I showed. So if you have already bought a kit, you can buy an extra box because I do have a few extra until they're sold out. So I don't know because I buy it by the gallon. I literally buy my glue. You guys, now that, listen, sometimes I'm joking, but that I'm not joking on that one. So, but look at, now we've got our book cover base, okay? So I can do all the things and put the spine together for you, and I can put in the hinges for you. But then you got to do the rest, you know? You have to do the rest. So I think I'll start with a nice 5.5 by 8.5 book like this to go in the shop. And then it will have a waterfall to one side and a pocket to the other. And we'll get one or two hinges. We might get 2 hinges on there. I'm not really sure. If I need to go a little bigger, About $9. Yeah, I think that's expensive, Cynthia. Let me help you find some that's not as expensive. All right, so I'm just adding this double-sided tape again to my paper, so that way it will help hold the paper in place until the glue sets up. It also just gives it that double protection, in my opinion. If I'm going to put all of the work into a book like this, I don't want it to fall apart on me. Because that would be stinky, right? That would be, or on the person who you gift it to, if you're making it as a gift. So the thing is I can do some kits per sizes. Here's the thing though. If you have a special need coming up for Christmas, you need to talk to me now so I have time to get you exactly what you need in time for Christmas. Yes, and join the ATC class, you guys. Join the ATC class. We were having fun in there this morning, and then next week we're going to actually make some ATC cards, and I told the ladies, everyone who's in the ATC class is going to get a trade from me. I am doing a trade, a swap at the end of the ATC class, so you can trade. You don't have to do it, though. If you don't want to do that part, you don't have to. If you're in Canada and you want to take the class with no kit, you can message me. I have a special rate just for my sweet Canadian friends that want to take the class and can't afford the arm and a leg or their firstborn child. Because that's a lot. Shipping, $50 shipping on a little thing like that, to me is a lot. Like, listen, US, how can we charge them? How can we put our heads to rest at night? Yes, we did have a lot of fun today. And what we made, they're talking about, we made the boxes today, which was, we did this one. And then you guys that were in the class, Molly, look, I put a little flower on mine after the live ended. So you can put your ATC cards in here that you trade and you swap. I am absolutely going to trade any ones that I make in the class this week. In fact, I told them if they're on the live next Monday morning, I will create one especially for them. So, and then that will be their ATC card. So we're going to do some fun things, and you can store them in this. If you don't want to store ATC cards in this and you want to get a baseball card folder, not folder, but the protectors for baseball cards, these will fit in those. And you could use your box for something else. But look at Molly. Look at how nice they look stacked together. Right? It is cheaper to mail to England than it is to Canada. I know, right? I don't have anything against my Canadian sisters and brothers. How come? Why you gotta be so mean? We want to send stuff to our neighbors to the north. It's expensive to send to Mexico too, and it was really expensive to send to Australia. And there is a flat rate shipping. Okay, so we can get a bubble mailer, and whatever you can fill in it. I know, right? Whatever you can fit into it, you ship for one price. We have those here in the U.S. too. But here's the thing. The thing is this. Those are expensive too. Those are like $50-some to stick it all in. But can I trade a card if I take? Absolutely. You can trade cards in the class. You'll have a sign up and you'll say, I want to trade 1 card. I want to trade 5 cards. I want to trade with everyone who else wants to trade. You get to decide there. Okay. So if you take the class, you can trade if you're in the U.S. Lisa Kidd, Lisa Kidd, you're in the U.S., right? Lisa Kidd, why are you not taking the class? That's the bigger question. Okay, so here's my extra piece that we cut off. And I want to cover up all of that. So I actually will go back under the desk. Hold on. I don't want to cheap out on you guys. If it was for me or something I was doing, I'd cheap out, but I don't want to cheap out. Okay, so when I lay this out here, you guys, this measures quite a bit. You know what? I think if I'm adding a... Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is... We need 8.5. Let me cut this down to 8.5. Some of you will probably be able to figure this out. This is the kind of stuff we do in the Bookmakers Club. So if you're looking to do that, you can. 2, 3, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Let's just see here. Skip. There we go. I just want to see how much we would need. Skip this one. Skip that one. Hold this one up like so. And will we fit 2 on there? We certainly will. So we can do 2. Count it. Yes. Say it out loud with me. You can do 2. You'll send to the U.S. Cynthia will send to the U.S. Okay, so we'll do it if you, you're on a very tight budget. Well, that's okay. Are you in the U.S.? You're in the U.S., right? Message me. Lisa Kidd, message me. We will work something out. I want everyone who wants to be able to take my classes to be able to do them. Okay? There we go. Hi. I heard you putting the air conditioner on, and I was glad, because it's getting a little warm in here. So, listen, these ladies talked me into showing them one of the books that we're going to offer as a kit, not a kit, but a base, a book base. Okay. Remember, we were cutting these, and I said, so we cut a lot of them. Listen, they twisted my arm. They're making me do it. Did they? They did. They're saying, Jimmy Lou, stay and craft with us. But look at what we made today. He's such a good supporter. He's such a good supporter. Here's our 4 calling birds. 3 French hens. Do you know what the calling birds stand for? Biblical. What are you going to tell me? The 4 Gospels. Oh, didn't know that. Yeah. Matthew, Mark, Luke. I know there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I actually didn't realize until I started doing the devotional, and I was like, oh, okay. The ladies are all saying hi to you. Oh, hello, everybody. Do you have a story to tell them? Got something you want to share today? Not at the moment, I don't. Not at the moment? Okay. Listen, his new boss worked him really hard today. I'm not really. Listen, I'm not really his boss. We are partners. We are equal, 50-50. Well, it's more your thing than mine. I'm doing my thing too. Okay, it's more 40-60 then, huh? Something like that. I'll let you pay all the bills. How's that? Okay. You know what? This is, I said this was 30 years. You pay in the next 30, okay? I said this was 8 3/4, and to cut this at 8.5, but it just seems really tight top to bottom. So I'm going to take this back another 1/4 of an inch. So we're going to take it back to 8 1/4, and I'm just going to slice this off, you guys. Well, don't mess it up. Oh, they're feeling sorry for you. Okay. Why is that? Because I said the mean boss made you work hard. She's mean. Yeah. She is mean. She's very mean. She's very strict. Some days she makes me want to quit. Be nice. Okay, so we're going to glue. She's only kidding. I am. Now that I am kidding about. I wasn't kidding about some of the other stuff today, but that I was kidding about. All right, so we're going to glue this down. And then we're going to get some paper to cover the front and the back. And then this will also have pages on it. So it'll have 2 pages. So it'll have 2 pages, okay? And then it will have a waterfall on the back cover and a pocket on the front cover. And that's what we'll do, okay? So just press this down. And let me just say that I was in a group where I learned how to make journals, and we're going back to 2012. That's how long ago it's been, you guys. So I've been doing this this is not my first rodeo, okay? So there we go. I've been doing it for a while. Please don't compare yourself to me and how fast that I can you know, put something together. So we're going to let this dry, but on the front and the back there, then we're going to add a piece. So we're going to go 8.5. And then it was by 5.5. So we're going to do 5 1/4. So 8.5 by 5 1/4. 5 1/4. And 5 1/4. So if you got a book base like this from us, it would have all of this together like this. And then it would be up to you to put pretty paper on it. It would have 2 pages here too. You would get all of the pieces for the waterfall. You could put them on the front cover, you could put them on the back cover, and you would get a pocket, okay? So that way you glue the pocket on after with all of your pretty papers, okay? So you guys, you let me know for sure, and let me know sizes. You know, you can say it in the comments, or you can send me a private message and say, I'd really like to see book bases at such and such a size. This would be the first size that we would have available, is the 5.5 by 8 3/4. Oh, now you understand. Okay, so here we go. Don't worry, ladies. I'm watching. I see it. I see it. I'm watching. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. And here we go. We're going to add this onto here just like so. All right. So you can join me tonight at 7 o'clock live over on YouTube. It's the Messy Craft Corner over on YouTube. And we'll score these. We're going to score these up. And now you kind of have an idea of like what these book covers, like what goes into them. Okay? What goes into them? Pull this down. And it'd have two pages, a waterfall, and a pocket. So the pocket size is right here. This would be the pocket size I would choose to use. And what it is that's 5.5. So we would go to 6.5. And then you just score 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So 1/2 inch, flip. Yeah, I'm live. It is I like Mondays. I like being live on Mondays. And then 1/2 inch here. And we're going to work on the heirloom book. Big screen. I know, right? You guys like the big screen. All right, so I'm just miter cutting these corners. And then this would fold up like this. So you would get your... Bye, Tisha. Thanks for joining us. You would get a pocket like so that would fit. You know, you want to put your pretty paper on first, and then, you know, oh geez, that pocket is it too big? The pocket's too big. Well, we would just fix that. I have to trim it back a little bit, you guys. Hold on. Hang on. We just need a little room. A little bit of room. A little bit. And then that will glue onto there. See, now we fit better. So then you got, you know, this with your pocket. You got this with your waterfall. And 2 pages with maybe some flip out elements or whatever you like. And it would be good to go. And then you put whatever papers that you want to be a part of it. Okay, that's a you thing. That's bugging me. Like, I don't know why that's bothering me so much, but it is. It's just that one area wants to keep popping up. It needs to be glued down and held down. So if you have that happening, what you do, ladies, is you put some glue down in there, like so. And then you just get yourself a clip and just clip it. And let it soak in and glue up and dry, and then take it off. Works good. I'll have to wait till the clips are off because I don't know where all my clips are. All right, you guys, I will see you later. I'm going to take a shower. Oh, 7 o'clock is like right around the corner. So, all right. You guys have a good day. On this book, I'm not sure, Grace, but you can message me. I have to, some things I just still am working out and figuring out, but 5.5 by 8.5, did I say? 8 3/4. So it's a nice size book for especially like if you want to add photos. So it would come with the pages on it. I'm just not doing that part here. It would come with the pages already attached. And then you would just use glue, Miss Sherry. You would use glue so you'd put your pretty paper, whatever paper that you chose you wanted to add, decorative paper. You cut it 1/4 of an inch smaller than your surface. And then, you just would glue this in place over top on those folded parts. Just a little glue. And down it would go, okay? So that's what it would be. You wouldn't get any decorative paper. The only thing you would get would be the book base. And anything that would need pretty paper underneath it, like a waterfall or a pocket, would not be attached. It would not be glued down. It would be with clips so that you could know where things should go. You can move things too. Like if you want the waterfall in the front and not in the back, you could do that too. So, yep, there you go. All right, you guys, have a good night. I will see you over on YouTube. We're going to hang out for a bit. We're going to dissect that one book and start talking about the signatures for the heirloom journal. So I will see you over there. You guys have a good rest of your night. Remember to always be kind because you never know what someone's going through. And I'm going to see you all really, real soon. Bye, guys.